If buyers take control and key levels break, HBAR can enter a strong upward phase. And once that phase begins, it can accelerate quickly because confidence returns. And with confidence comes momentum. Scenario 2, downside commitment. If support levels fail, the market can move lower before stabilizing. This is always possible. And that's why awareness matters. Because this moment is not about prediction, it's about preparation. Now let's bring fundamentals into the picture. Hedera is positioned as infrastructure for real-world applications. It uses Hashgraph, offering speed, efficiency, and scalability, and while fundamentals don't determine short-term direction, they influence long-term outcomes. If adoption grows, the market can respond. Now let's talk about psychology, because this is where most people struggle. They wait for certainty, they wait for confirmation, they wait for clarity, but the market doesn't reward waiting forever, because once the move begins, the opportunity starts to shrink. Now let's bring everything together. We have a market in transition, building pressure, approaching key levels, and a project with strong fundamentals. This creates a moment where direction is about to be chosen. And once that direction is clear, it may not be easy to reverse. In my opinion, HBAR is approaching a phase where the market is getting closer to that decision point. Not there yet, but close. And when that moment comes, the reaction could be strong. So the real question is, are you ready for the move? Or will it happen without you? Let me know what you think in the comments. Do you believe HBAR is about to choose direction, or is the market still undecided? And if you enjoyed this breakdown and want more crypto analysis, market insights, and deep dives into promising blockchain projects, don't forget to subscribe to Crypto Intel. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video. Welcome back to Crypto Intel, the channel where we break down the crypto market with clear analysis, real insights, and the latest developments shaping the future of digital finance. Right now, something is happening with HBAR, and this time, it feels different. Not louder, not faster, but more final, because the market is approaching a moment where decisions start to matter more than ever. A moment where direction becomes clearer, a moment where hesitation becomes costly, and a moment where there may be no turning back. So the real question is HBAR approaching a point of no return? Today, we're going to break everything down. We'll talk about what this phase means, what signals appear before major directional moves, what's happening with HBAR right now, and why this moment could be more important than most people realize. And if you enjoy crypto analysis, market insights, and deep dives into promising blockchain projects, make sure to subscribe to Crypto Intel and turn on notifications so you never miss our latest videos. Let's start with something important. Markets don't just move, they commit. There are phases where the market is undecided, where it moves sideways, tests levels, creates uncertainty, but eventually, a point is reached where that uncertainty disappears and direction takes over. That's what we call a point of no return. Now, does this mean the market can never reverse? No, but it means that once momentum builds, it becomes much harder to stop. Now let's connect this to HBAR. Right now, HBAR is not in a strong trend. It's not clearly bullish. It's not clearly bearish. It's in a transition phase. And transition phases don't last forever. They lead somewhere. Now here's where things get interesting. The longer a market stays in transition, the more powerful the eventual move can be. Because pressure builds, expectations build, and when that pressure releases, it moves with force. Now let's talk about signals, because this is where things start to become clearer. Before major directional moves, you often see tightening ranges, repeated tests of key levels, decreasing volatility, and rising tension. This combination creates a setup where the market is preparing to choose direction. And HBAR is showing elements of this right now. Now let's talk about what happens next. Once the market reaches that critical point, movement begins. Not slowly, but with intent. Momentum builds, participation increases, and direction becomes clearer. Now let's talk about scenarios. Scenario 1, bullish continuation.